They called it inspection on every day for inspection. And they called him.
I think it's just I don't understand that. These are still my days. But I did try
Purpose is quick. Purpose is quick.
All rise. We'll have Assistant Pastor Darren Grove proclaim the gospel tabernacle.
Marion, please. Lord, thank you for this day. We thank you for allowing us together here, Lord. We're just thankful for who you are, Lord, what you mean to us, and all that you do for us, and all that you've given us, and all you bless us with, Lord. We ask, Lord, that you be with today's council meeting, Lord, that you be with council members and those that are here, Lord, that the decisions that are made, things that go on, Lord, that they'll be according to your will, Lord, and that all that we do, Lord, will be honoring unto you. Ask, Lord, that you help each and every one here, Lord, as individuals and citizens, Lord, that what we do, Lord, the lives that we lead, Lord, will be uplifting to your name. And most importantly, Lord, we thank you for sending your son to die for our sins, that we be able to be saved and be able to have eternal life through him. It's in your name we pray, Lord. Amen.
Okay, thank you.
Will you please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk Faulkner, will you have the roll call, please?
Steve Arnott.
Here.
Mike Scipio.
Here.
Doug Fletchman.
Here.
Greg Hudson.
Here.
Greg Wolf.
Here.
Bonnie Thompson.
Present.
Jim Hughes.
Here.
Linda Boggs.
I'm here.
Quorum being present, I declare the Dunbar City Council meeting in order for July 15, 2019. First item on the agenda is approval of minutes for the July 1st, 2019 council meeting. Second. There's a motion by Councilman Scipio to approve the minutes of the July 1st, 2019 council meeting as circulated, seconded by Councilman Fleischman. Any commentary, comments, questions? Being none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. Abstentions? None. Motion carries. We're skipping the presentation that was listed on the agenda. They'll be doing that at the August 5th meeting. Next item on the agenda is invoices for approval.
Mr. Chairman, I so move that we pay our invoices this period totaling $204,295.31.
There's been a motion by Councilman Hudson to approve payment of the invoices totaling $204,295.31, seconded by Councilman Arnott. Any comments, questions? Being none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. Abstentions? None. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a resolution.
This resolution is to balance our coal severance from our 18-19 budget to our 19-20 budget. At this point, we estimated that we would carry over 65 and we only carried over 56, so we have to make that adjustment with the state audit. And this resolution is giving me the authority to sign that and turn it in.
Comment on that, just for, if you're curious, we didn't miscalculate. At the time we made our budget projection, it was several months ago. And after that, we realized we actually had to use some of that up because the state limits how much you can roll over. So at near the end of the fiscal year, we used, as she mentioned, that amount towards some capital improvements. So it's not money lost or miscalculated. It was money we decided as a group, as a council, to use. So this is just the correction of it to be within the state guidelines on how much you carry over and also improve things in our city.
Any further comments? I heard a motion.
I'll move we accept the resolution.
Second. There's been a motion by Councilman Arnott to approve the resolution as presented, seconded by Councilman Scipio. There'll be a roll call vote.
Steve Arnott.
Yes.
Mike Scipio.
Yes.
Greg Hudson.
Yes.
Doug Fletchman.
Yes.
Greg Wolf.
Yes.
Bonnie Thompson.
Yes.
Jim Hughes.
Yes.
Linda Bogus.
Yes.
Unanimous vote. So the motion carries.
Yes.
Next on the agenda under new business is approval to make repairs to the GMC dump truck.
I'll make a motion to accept the bid for Charleston Complete Service in the amount of $3,567.34 to repair the 2007 GMC dump truck.
Second.
There's been a motion by Councilman Scipio to approve repairs to 2007 GMC dump truck in the amount of $3,567.34 by Charleston Food Services, seconded by Councilman Wolf. Any further discussion? Being none, all those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. Abstentions? None. Motion carries. Next on the agenda is reports from officers and committees. Chief Moss.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, citizens, guests. I'm going to have two things. Our police and fire academy started today. 23 kids are moved there. We had a really good day today with the National Guard. Our unit here in Dunbar came up and supported us today. There's a new no turn only sign at 16th Street on the Carolina. There's a new sign that the state put up, says no turn on red. That's it. Any questions? Thanks, sir.
Fire Chief, Chief Thornhill.
Good evening, everyone. As the police chief said, the fire department has been busy with them at the academy. Tomorrow we'll be starting into some water rescue, water related things with the kids. Looking forward to that. And I do have a little exciting news on a small grant that we applied for that we got that will be making more of a public announcement next council meeting. So that's good news. I have no bad news, but I'll take anyone's questions. Thanks.
Okay. Next we'll have Sanitary Board Assistant Director Matt Dawson.
Good evening, everyone. We finished up a hole today over on 12 in front of the old car wash. We had some concrete that failed underneath the pavement. Had to go in and put about 10 tons of stone in there. Hopefully we'll get back up on 24th Street and repair those drop joints up there within this week. And that really everything else on my plate as I know of yet. If there's any questions at this time, I'll be glad to try to answer them. Thank you.
Okay, next will be Public Works Director, Mr. Elliott.
Mayor, Council, citizens, only thing I've got is we started blacktop. If you all haven't seen, it's starting to fill in a few of the black potholes. Took the sidearm mower and cleaned up a lot of rocks on the road, about 25 the other day. Just staying busy. It's very, very hot, so my guys are working through lunch and leaving a little early so that we can get out of the hot part of the day. Take any questions if anybody has any.
Scott?
Yes, sir.
Up there, that's the H&R block. You know, we come off the street onto the parking lot, there's holes there. Is it possible that you can fix those?
In the parking lot itself?
No, it's right.
It's right there at the entrance where we're going to cut all
Yeah,
that out.
we're
Put
cutting
back
that
in
out.
concrete.
Huh?
They tried to mill that out and found out that it was worse, so they're going to come back in and saw that out and put it in concrete. So once they get finished with the pothole stuff, there's several concrete sections.
That's really bad there, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey Scott, while we got the asphalt, I know it's not our property, people caught all over my wheels in the hotel. We lose the wheel in, you think we throw some blacktop in? It's up to you.
It's up to them.
I mean, it's a bad pot.
That's private property, and I don't mind doing it real quick.
I know we fixed one on the other side of the mountain last time we were doing it. This
I
was
think
terrible.
a lot going down beside the toll bridge the other day.
I mean, it's terrible, but it's real, I like things.
We will, his orders have been, we're gonna get the potholes fixed in the cities.
I understand.
So that'll be on our last priority, but we will get them done.
I think we're moving along pretty good.
Nobody commented about Dunbar Avenue. The half hump is now a full hump, and it's all level from one side to the other. Huh?
I gotta go raise my man off of
Hey, progress is progress. So anyway, that's, they just have the base course down, and they'll be putting the wearing course on, so, that problem should be solved now. Much nicer now, but it's still gonna have some wearing course built on top.
Did go west bend my next four swing, but I come up here, I come across some
Okay, recreation, Mr. Jones.
We do have an event coming up next month that is in cooperation with the Dunbar Library and Joanne CVP. I think it's the 4th year that we've done this with the ice cream social. It's going to be August 9th at the library. I said that right. 1 to 3. I just texted her back and forth on that. And then don't forget, Fall Festival's coming up in September 20th, 21st. That's all I have.
And we got kids night on August 6th.
I'm just doing my own that night. I've been told I was doing.
You're cooking.
I know, but I mean, I'm there for assistance.
No, we asked you, you came in that night when we were having the meeting, and we asked you, like,
Yes, she goes.
Eddie's going to dance for us this year.
There you go.
No dance.
Okay, any questions for? Well, you can stand up again. Everybody needs to give Bub a big hand. The pool's been doing very well this year. We've had a lot of rain days, but we've already exceeded the revenue that we did last year, and we've still got another 5 weeks of pool to go, so we should be a lot better off than we were last year. They have a good crew down here. Things are holding together. We've had a lot of positive reports. Had a few grumpy people, but all in all, it's been very positive.
I love you.
Mr. Leishman is on vacation this week. I don't know if you all noticed, but we are boarding up houses, and so the council tells me not to. We're going to continue to board them up because they become problems for the neighborhoods, and the boarding up is unsightly, but the alternative of having people milling in and out of them all the time and living in them, the chance of having fires, I think, far outweighs the aesthetics. So we'll try to work on something to try to make it a little more aesthetically pleasing. I don't know what that is going to get. So we'll be taking recommendations. If somebody wants to paint the plywood, we would have no objection to it. So
Make them look like windows.
hard to do that. But I mean, it's really unfortunate that it hasn't, both aspects of having 110 vacant houses in the city of Dunbar is a problem in itself, and then having people taking up occupancy, and it's even a worse situation. So we're gradually going to start tackling it, become more aggressive on getting them rooted out and moving on somewhere else. Yes, ma'am.
There's one on 16th Street it doesn't have a number on it, let's say 445.
461.
It's a little white house.
447.
All of them on
The back door's been open for weeks. The front, at least 3 of the windows are open. And I've seen, the front door has a big glass window, and I could see through it, but now the last couple of days I've noticed there's like a sheet on the inside of it. So, and there's a door propped up on the inside of the front window where it's open, so you can't see through it. But I've noticed.
Is it
I
actually
haven't seen-
vacant, Greg?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody in there, but I've seen evidence.
They're in there.
They're there.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't laid eyes on
They
them,
waved
but.
at me this evening when we come
Oh, are you serious? Well, I mean, I haven't seen anybody come and go, but it's obvious that there's been activity,
Okay, well,
because I've seen evidence.
Like I said, we've done 6, I think, so far this month, and we've got 100 more to go, so.
All those ones on 400 block,
I'm sorry?
all the ones on 400 block on 16 have people in them.
The big one, the two-story one that's been empty for a while.
They stay in the back where the utility.
Well, see, I don't see any, I'm on Payne, so, on the other side of Payne, so I haven't seen any evidence of that one, I know the
There's
ones that I've
usually
seen.
tents in the backyard too.
Yeah.
I will follow up with Greg and you when he gets back Monday and step those up on the list, start checking them out and see who's in and out of them and so forth and move forward. They even went into, Doug was telling me they even went into one of them and boarded up the window from the inside so they can't pull it off from the outside. So, the ones that are the worst of the worst, we're getting first and start working our way down the second order. Anything else on?
Thank you for doing the one 200 block of 18th Street. We know it was bad, it slowed it down.
Well, like I said, we're trying to think of some way that,
Shrink wrap.
That was the worst.
I'll check with Bell for the one that's coming in and boarding them, see if what they would charge to spray paint the wood white. I mean, if you're driving by real fast, it wouldn't be quite so obvious as opposed to just the plywood. Looks like it's been in a hurricane. So.
That's something else we could have Jim out there painting flyers on.
I think.
Poor guy, he's about to kill him
I just,
Anything else? Yes, sir.
down.
Hey, Bill, I talked to Greg about this the other day, getting back to that problem on 16th Street. What about the house, Greg? Did you go by there, the trash pile, the roofing, and all that today?
yeah, I talked to you about it. That would be, 51.
451. That's deplorable.
Are they remodeling it?
No.
We're putting the roof on, and I guess they quit like that.
I'm telling you, you all need to drive over there and just take a look at it.
Just drive
Terrible.
around.
They moved in while they were putting the roof in. I think they- Does somebody live in it now?
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
empty?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Several.
several.
There was
If you want bicycle parts, they're there. If you want awnings or tents, they're there.
Jug of milk.
Yeah, jug of milk. If you need extension cords, plenty of it. Okay?
Well, I mean,
It's time something needs to be done.
like I said, we're in the process of boarding them up. You have to understand one thing, you board them up from one, they're gonna move to another until we get them all done. So,
Well, I've talked to all the property owners that own those houses. I went beyond what we should go about. One of them told me they really don't care. One of them told me go ahead and board it up, if the city wants to board it up, board it up. But when the property owners that own these properties, which are landlord slums, don't care, something's got to be done. I mean, you try to keep your property up, and you look behind the alley or across the street, and things like that go on, it's terrible. You know, and I don't want to say what the building inspector told me to do, because I'm not that type of person. But I'm telling you,
I am.
there's not enough room in our yard to bury them all. Okay? Just saying.
all right, well, Greg and I will be only one Monday is get a hold of Belford, start putting the other list together, so I mean, it's just appreciate it. All right, public comments.
I'd like to thank Scott for following around after a bunch of volunteers, picking up piles and piles and scoops of mud and dirt that we've piled up, and he's been very quick to come right behind us. The fire department filled up 2 big barrels of water for us today to go water flowers in town. We couldn't ask for more cooperation from city workers to help in this project of trying to make the town look a little bit better. We've got volunteers coming Wednesday and Thursday this week. They already got a couple jobs lined up, but if anybody's got any small projects you'd like for young teenagers to do, picking up trash is one of they're doing great. I mean, they literally fill up bags and bags and bags of trash. You don't even know what happens. I mean, you wouldn't even know they were doing it. I mean, they are, every dumpster behind a Kroger's got filled with plastic. But that's, I wasn't going to call Scott anymore. It really wasn't the city's problem. It was the property owners around Kroger. So when we fill up a bag, it will go in their dumpster. You know, they get set about it. Trash is around their property.
And he promised to drill the holes in the barrels and bring them back to 12th Street.
He's going to, we're going to work on it.
Well, he needs to get holes drilled in and get them back down here so they'll have some
Are
place
the
to
tops
put
up
the
of them already?
I delivered one of them over here, it doesn't have holes built in it, but there's, if it gets recycled, I mean, it gets moved from the front near the library back into the corner and then it comes back out.
But when you get
They've got two there right
they're
here.
ready to start painting, we're ready to start at least with the priming and the base coat, to see what we can do without getting them.
I sent you that email that kept coming back undeliverable.
Really?
Yeah.
That's his fault.
I thought you gave it to me.
I'll take it.
All right.
Anybody
Anybody else?
Got the, opportunity to make an announcement if it's okay. We're at Dunbar First Baptist Church is giving away clothes Saturday from 11 to 2. And if you know of anyone that needs clothing, like you'll send them by, we got more clothes than Macy's. And we'd like to give them away. And the only thing you have to do is come get them. It's Saturday, 11 to 1. And we appreciate it. You know anyone that needs clothes, to tell them that you come by and we'll certainly give them all they want as much as they need.
Must be a gas leak. Anybody else? Yes.
How long does a house have to be vacant before you address the issue of boarding up the windows?
It has to be vacant. Well, there again, if it becomes a nuisance, it's usually 1 year for the vacant building registration. But if it becomes a nuisance, then we address it immediately. Because a lot of times the house may be up for sale, and the last thing you want to do is somebody's trying to aggressively sell their house.
But this house has been vacant for years. And when I go out on my gazebo, all I see is trash in the yard, weeds on the house, and I don't know whether the kids would volunteer to do that or if they would be allowed to.
What's the address?
1507 Myers.
You know, the property owner.
That
I mean, we could, property owner has permission. I have been by already.
the old Dutton house. The old Dutton house.
We get private property that we have. For the elderly and infirm, we can do it.
Senior.
Two-story white house.
Across the road here.
No, my house is on the corner, and the next one is the very next. No, that is across the street. But this house has been vacant for years, and I've addressed the garbage in the yard and the weeds and all to Hugh, and I don't know if he's gotten any response or not. But, you know, I've lived there 11 years, and it's been there at least 5, I guess.
We will put that on this one, let me talk. Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to make a comment as a property owner on these vacant houses. They really pull down the value of the nice houses that are mingled in. I live at 208 27th Street, the Riverside, right? And there's been a house vacant beside me for 2 years. The lady passed away. They finally started cutting the grass, but I understand that BB&T is taking it over. So it just, why does it take so long? Like this house has been sitting there vacant for 2 years. And it's
I think what you explained, the lady died, and the house is in an estate, and the estate's tied up in probate or something. We have one up on Fletcher that's been that way for probably 10 or 12 years that belongs to Social Security because they went into a nursing home back when they could seize your house as part of the social paying for your perpetual care. They own the house. They won't do anything to it. We can't get anybody from anywhere to even respond to a letter or notice or anything. I mean, so, you know, legally, there's not much we can do when they're tied up. Now, if it becomes a nuisance with people moving in and out, we can't send whoever the executor is a notice that we're going to board the house up. But other than that, you know, our hands are tied until the estate is probated, the property is clear to do so. I mean, we have, as you heard me say, they're littered all through Dunbar. 100, I think my list, I said 109, I think it's 112 now, Kathy.
I think so.
So it grows every day, and, you know, as we go out and ferret them out, and look at the garage apartments that are trashed and abandoned and stuff, it's just a huge problem. But we are starting to take a more aggressive stand toward it. Hopefully we'll get some resolution to it. Anybody else? Linda, you can go first.
If you did not come to the senior center rummage sale, yard sale Saturday, you missed it. There were all kinds of bargains. Excuse me. We didn't have clothes, which was one good thing, but it was good. We had nice stuff, and the prices weren't that expensive either. But we're talking about doing it again next year, and we raised a good sum with seniors. So that's the good part. So watch for it next time.
You tell me how much.
A little over $2,700 we raised. Yes. And it was, Linda did a lot of work. She did, but it was all profit because everything was donated. And there were some good pieces that we pulled out before Mountain Mission Church took what was left that we're going to put on Facebook or whatever.
Whether some that will be auctioned on eBay, and then some of the items will go for bingo prices with seniors.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that for the seniors. Things that, you know, the ladies and some of the men would like, stuff like that. But there was good stuff there, and like I said, if you didn't know, you missed it.
Yeah, actually, the money will go toward sponsoring day trips for the seniors. So, you know, once they get a little bit better organized, we'll have some day trips and figure out where we're going to go and so forth.
Also, some of that money, for all of those who don't know, that's not really affiliated, will go to help with the Friday afternoon crafts classes and things.
Right.
So we'll allow Kim to, we can do more stuff, and allow them to just.
So you and Sue and Debbie and Connie and whoever won't have to buy craft supplies anymore.
And we're going, after talking to Janet is also going to help on some Friday afternoons.
Good.
She just got
volunteer.
Well, actually, we actually talked about it, and she's got some really great ideas, and I told her if she would consent to do them like on a Friday, that I would even help her, so, you know, I didn't put her out there by herself. So.
You've got Miss Betty there.
Yes, Betty. And Peggy.
Peggy, who's back down.
Yes.
Mr. Jim.
I'd like to remind everybody, August the 6th, we're about to start going on offense for is our national night out, the recognition of our police department national throughout the country, the states. It's going to be over at the Dunbar police station in front of the parking lot, 6 to 8. This is sponsored by the Dunbar Safe Community and the Neighborhood Watch programs. The committee has put together a bunch of stuff that's going to go on. We got stuff for kids, jumping machine, a slide, a dunking boot. There's stalls that you run through, all kinds of fun and games for all ages. We'll have a DJ there. Bub's going to do hot dogs and beverages, kids' beverages. And I think somebody said something about ice cream. I don't know. Somebody said they were donating, and I don't know if that's going to happen yet or not. But that's going to be the August the 6th from 6 to 8 over in front of the police station parking lot. Next is their neighborhood watch program, and that's on Thursday the 8th. That'll be held back over here at 6:30 downstairs in the senior citizen. So, love to have everybody here.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out and all of our department heads for doing such a great job. Thank you, guys.
I'm not sure who all was involved in the food pantry down here, but I just want y'all to know that Dana Hayes is doing an awesome job. He just, I can text him and say, I got some stuff, do you want it? And within 5 minutes, he texts me back. And within 30 minutes, if he's on in church or if he's on in court, or he'll text me back and tell me what time he can come. And he comes to Aldi's and he hauls that stuff out of there. And it's fresh fruit, vegetables, dry products. Dana has done an outstanding job. Rick Cummings helps him every once in a while, but Dana would never toot his own horn, but that man and his wife, they come in a heartbeat. And for them to do it on their own time and haul it down there, I'm not sure who has to go through it because I don't want to go through it with one bad apple, but there might be 10 good apples after that. But Dana does an awesome job. And next time y'all see him, make sure you thank him for the work that he does.
I have nothing to add.
I have nothing to see.
I'll share, I think the mayor's going to mention more about it as well, because he's got the shirt out there, but the police and fire academy started this morning. It's a wonderful thing for our kids in the town, and there's a few kids we let them cross the bridge come over also. But it is a wonderful experience.
But they are legal immigrants.
But they have a wonderful time, and it's a great experience learning about the fire department, police department, National Guard this year, which has to do on there. I thank Lieutenant Rader, Chief Moss, and Councilor Wolf, and the mayor and others that are strong supporters of this. And one of my kids had never done that before, and she's there this morning, and her eyes when Lieutenant Rader lit into him got really big. And I was there a couple hours and left, and when my wife picked her up, I said, how'd it go? She said, well, she was laughing by the end of the day, so okay, that's good. And we've got a reserve back there. Andy, he also tirelessly works down there helping the kids. He was out on the Canal River today also, holding on tight to that boat. But we're just blessed as a town to have that. And then I was last week in Cincinnati, and looking and noticing things. I used to live there. And we talked about trying to improve our neighborhoods. And a couple things that I realized since I was there, they have improved some areas. I used to live in the hood when I was there. And property across the street from me, you could probably only sold for $10,000. Now, that was 20 years ago now, there's a condo being built there for $500,000. But before you get excited, say, well, let's do what they're doing. Two things. Number one, things that they're allowed to do, the state of Ohio allows the city of Cincinnati to do that the state of West Virginia does not allow cities to do. And that's a huge problem. And sometimes I don't think we can get that communicated because people come in and say, let's do this, let's do this. West Virginia as a state is not very helpful to the cities. And then number two, even when that happens, they gentrified the area extremely well. But all that they did was move the problems to other neighborhoods. So we have to keep that in mind as well. There's no magic bullet because, again, I'm an AM radio junkie, so I listen to Cincinnati radio since I lived there. And now the neighborhood I live in, instead of hearing all the police calls and the murders there, it's just moved 2 miles this direction because now the neighborhood I live in is where the yuppies live. So when we think about all these problems, yes, we can improve, but we have to realize we're in West Virginia and our state does not work with us very well. And then number two, even when you make improvements, sometimes you're just shuffling dominoes around and you improve one street to make the next street better. So you have to keep the big picture in perspective and just a reminder that I'm done.
You used up all my time. I just like to thank everybody that continuously comes out to our council meeting and shows an interest in the city. I know sometimes it seems like we're at a dead standstill or we're going backward. We're really trying. All the people on the council, the mayor, especially the department heads, they're out here working all this heat and everything. I don't know how they suffice it as bad as it's been for the last few weeks, but anyway, it's very much appreciated that you all come out and show an interest and take a part in what goes on in our city. And you like Greg, thank you very much, department heads, because I know this last month or so has really been tough with you.
I'm good.
So you guys up all the time.
Just one thing about the Police and Fire Academy. Chief Moss has developed a tremendous rapport with Colonel Hatfield that's over the National Guard unit down here. And they're ready to step up and help the city with just about anything that needs to be done. We've never had that through the Guard unit. As long as there's been one in Dunbar, I don't think that we've had that kind of rapport around here. Wanting to get involved in kids programs and so forth, and helping the city with emergency planning and training and so forth. So I think that's an excellent thing, and they're down there working with the kids at the Police and Fire Academy too. So kids are being well mentored. Oh, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, there will be a ribbon cutting at Appalachian Restoration, which is just in Selden Brown's old building right beside the gold mine. So that will be, I think they've been open now for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, but this will be their official ribbon cutting. She said she wanted to hold off until she had some projects finished, things ready to go. So.
Tomorrow night here in City Council Chambers at 6:30, we are having a Ward 1 block captain meeting with Mike Lester. If anyone's in
You're
Ward
talking about
1,
neighborhood watch, right?
neighborhood block. Anyone wants to be a block captain in Ward 1, then at 6:30.
Mr. Mayor, for the good of the order, if there's no other city business, I move that we adjourn this meeting.
Second.